Hello, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a brand new video. This week on the old Magic Roundabout we've got Dinky Toys Ford Transit, another Transit. I did one earlier, a yellow one, and this is a it looks to be like the old blue Kenwood with Kenwood writing on the side. This one, it's complete. I've got this with two others. And yeah, it's got the headlights in it, it's got all the doors on it, which is good. It's got all the tyres on it, which is even better. While you're watching this go around for a second, I'd just like, as usual, to say welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you very much for joining in, and hello and welcome back to all my old favourites. Much appreciated, all of you, every single one of you. And thanks for all the nice comments I've been getting lately. It's very nice, very encouraging. So, here we go. Let's get this off the Magic Roundabout and we'll have a good look at it. Let's see what we got then. Dinky Toys Ford Transit van. This one's riveted. You get some riveted and some have got screws in. This one's riveted, unfortunately for me. You've got to drill it out. Got the side opening door, as you can see, the blue paint inside, so I would say, I guess it is the one with Kenwood supplies or whatever. I think there's a couple of different decals you put on the blue one. White roof. The doors aren't too badly fitting. I've seen them a lot worse. I know Bob had a bit of trouble with his doors. I mean, they are a bit hit and miss, the doors on here, on these trannies. So we'll see if we can do something with those. Maybe like Bob did, put a piece in there. You can actually pull the doors out slightly. Sliding door at the front. On this one, I don't think this one had a driver. I know the police ones have a driver, but I'm not sure. I don't think these have a driver. I would say the decals have completely disappeared underneath there. Got your tyres. So that's basically it. I'm just in the back. There's nothing in the back of this one. There. It's your standard red interior on there. Yeah, I bought this as a job lot, actually. Let me just show you. Yeah, there's the other two. I'd show you this anyway, I might as well. Yeah, I got this one. A job lot of 3. Got this one. That's better back doors. Look, they're nice fitting back doors. I adjusted them slightly on here. We're going off track a little bit, but I thought I'd show you these because I want to. And there's the other one, police one. I've got another one of these, but it's in such a bad state, it might as well go to the scrapyard. These doors aren't too bad either, as it happens. Look at that, that's pretty good fit, isn't it? Yeah. Like I said, this has got, one of them's got really loose, yeah, that's got loose rivets at the back, which helps. You can put them in position, but yeah. Enough of that. Chuck them over there. We're dealing with this. So I'll get my drill out. Drill the base off. Should be straightforward. It looks like we'll be using a Ford Olympic blue again. And that'll be in fitting, because it's a Transit and it's for Ford. The old Olympic blue, mate, I tell you what, it comes in handy, that Ford Olympic blue. I recommend anybody doing a blue Corgi or Dinky, use it. Right, enough said. Yeah, it's got, yeah, nice. Got a good suspension on it, hasn't it? Right, get my drill out. Right, let's get this base off. I didn't drill it this time. I was flattening the head off to get the drill in, and I thought, oh, I'll just carry on and flatten it out. Didn't take much. Anyway, base off. Just the one post at the front, and it's a clipping at the back. There you go. Suspension on there. Door's already come out. That's your door. There's your interior. Bit mucky at the bottom, we'll give that a wash. That's your door. The side door, as usual, one of these trannies pulls straight out. Back doors are falling out all over the place. That's one. That's two. Okay. I've got the windscreen to get out. And apart from that, that's it. I'm not taking this out. I don't see the point of taking that out. I can clean that. That's paint. I think that's painted blue anyway. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. Maybe not. But I'm leaving that in. I can clean that up if any paint gets on it anyway. Might be a bit of masking around there or something. I don't know. But I'll leave it in. Got to get that out now. A bit stuck there. There's a bit of paint on there. Look, there you go. Okay. Right. So there we have it. Doors for the stripper. Yeah, that rivet's about out of there, look. That one. That side door dummy. And there's the other one. See the two rivets there, look. This one's virtually out and that one's flattened down, so we'll have to have a look. If you look at them doors, you put them together, God, I tell you what, that is absolutely bouncing it down out there. Yeah. Put the doors together, if you notice this side, that's virtually straight, yeah? Look at this side. Yeah. Where it comes out like that, from there to there. Weird, isn't it? Well, we'll have a look anyway. Let me just take this camera off for a second. Now look, bouncing it down. Well, just thought I'd show you that. My cup of tea's down the house, I've got to leg it from here. The 100-yard sprint for me tea. Right. Get the tyres off. They're in good nick, these tyres, so they'll be alright. Remolds. Remember them? Old remolds. Totally illegal now. They call them part warns now, don't they? Suspension. We should be able to pull the axles out of here. One. Two. There you go. That's for the stripper. Okay. Right, I'm going to grab my cup of tea, put my bread in the oven, and I'll be back. Okie dokie, it's caustic soda time again. This time I'm doing two. Yeah, I'm doing a tranny and another one. Yeah. Right, so the boiling hot water's going in. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's have some fan on. Yeah, I need to do two this time because I'm going away in my caravan again. So I need to do two. So I need to get two done. Right, there we go with the caustic soda. One. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Wow, that's fizzling. Ooh. Wow. See, look. Look at the dampness because the steam's got to that, look. I think perhaps this one in this tin here reacted badly because I had some paint stripper in there. I was stripping it with paint stripper. Right, let's see what's happening. Yeah, that was yellow. Look at the roof on that. So I don't know what this is going to be like, this red one. Well, no, I've whacked that. I want to cover that tranny. That will do it. So, we'll see. Oh, it's coming off the tranny, look. That's good. This was under the white, this was blue, obviously, you can see that. So that's coming off, that's a good idea. This one, well, all the reds come off, look, so this was definitely yellow underneath. But we'll talk about that in another video. Yeah. So scrub it up, dub, this is coming off. I'll leave that because that white roof has taken a while to go. There's the base. And all the black's coming off that. Which is good. Here we go. Give it some old rust as well. Doors in here somewhere, yeah. Yeah, it's coming off the doors. Right, so I'll leave that in there for a bit. And as usual, we'll get back to you when it's wire brush time. This is out the stripper now. I've done a little bit of work on the top. I've got a bit of blue paint to get off there. Stuck on there. So we're going to give us a quick polish up. See how we get on. See how we get on. Coming up all right. Oh, tranny. Down the inside there. Pretty clean this. That's got the base. This should be all black anyway, so pretty good condition, this base. Let's do a quick blast over. Get the residue off it. Excuse me, getting the old wizard in the way. I want to change me bit, change me end. Got the old chimney sweep on this bit, so got my chimney sweep, so I want to change that. White one, change that. I'll put this one on. Do these doors. So there's a bit of paint in there. Get that off. There we go. Oh. Yeah, it's got it off. Bit at the bottom there. Yep. Around the edges. Quick on the inside, and then we'll call it a day on this. Right, there you go. I'm going to do these doors and stuff, and then I'll get back to you when it's all polished up for a quick clip, see what it looks like. Right, we're all polished up, as you can see. Come out quite nice, polished up the sides and stuff. Got the doors down there, they're all done. Oops, sorry about that. Get them back in there, boy. Now what we're working on is the doors. Right, these are going to be a bit of a pain. This side door, almost perfect fit, brilliant. This one, I don't know, it looks all over the place. If you look at the window here, the window frame there, you can see the way it sort of goes off to one side. It looks almost, you know, look at that square, then you see that one's right out of line. So don't quite know what's going on there with this. And it's a little bit on the low side, come up a bit. That hinges level, that one's dropped us slightly. So, I'm not sure the best way to approach this. What I might do here, I'm going to try and knock this over, this corner. I'm going to tap this corner, try and bring that over square, see what happens. It might break, it might not. I've got a couple of spares. I'll say I could take off another one. So I'm going to have a look at that first and see if it's a better fit than this one. And if it is, then I'll use the other one and swap them around or something, yeah? But it is, I mean, these are notorious for not fitting right. I don't know what the bloody hell was going on here at the factory. You know, it looks weird. It looks strange. But, yeah, so we're going to have a look at that. I'm going to get the spares out and we'll have a look, see what we've got first. Okay, hang tight a second or two. Put that down there. I'm going to have a look. Okay. This is what we got so far. I did try the other doors, but they were just as bad as this. So what I've done here is I've got some styrene. Cut it where the handle is. Bent it to the shape of the door. And I've just this minute super glued it on. So I'm going to leave this a while before I go. But I think with that, the time I've sanded it down, excuse me, sand it down a little bit, that'll be okay. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that'll be all right, won't it? I mean, it's not perfect, but it'll be better than what it was. It looks better. So that's the general idea. So if you've got any of these, I mean, Bob's already done it once and showed us. So I've used his idea, and I think it's the quickest, really. Just get some styrene, super glue it on there, I mean, I haven't got your 5-second fix, but you know, super glue it on there, and then trim it up, prime and paint it, and that should be okay. I mean, there probably is other methods out there, but I haven't seen any as yet. Only one what Bob was doing. I don't know where he got the idea from. So that's it. So I'm going to trim this up when it's all dried, and hopefully it don't come off, and we can get on and prime this. Okay. Right. There we go then. Job done. Hopefully we have got success. So I'll take all this back out again now. I'm going to leave that in place. I'm not going to muck about it because I've got some other things to be getting on with while I'm doing that. So I'll put this back together again now. Right, I'll catch you when that's dry. That's it then. Right, like I said before, I'll wait the super glue to dry. And we've done it. We can have a look. Now I've done that. Focus. Yeah, basically it's 2 bits of styrene on there with the super glue, like I said before. It was overhanging inside and out. And all I've done was got a very sharp craft knife and gone along, you know, followed it along with the back door frame, narrowed it down, and then bit of sandpaper on it, and as you can see, pretty good fit. Got rid of that horrible bloody gap, isn't it? I mean, it's not perfect. I mean, you've got all this die cast around here, but it's better. It looks better. And it opens and closes fine. Tom's got a bit of primer and a bit of paint on it. Be alright, won't it? So that's the way to go, guys. Well done, Bob, for the little tip, mate. I'll second that emotion. Motion, so I said not emotion. But yeah. There you go. Job done. Now I can move forward now. So we're going to get some primer on this now and see what happens. Okay. That's the white done on the roof of the tranny. On the Kenwood tranny. Quite nice. So I'm going to let that dry off. And we'll get some masking on there, yeah? Can't see it from here. I've got it in the grips, that's why it's a bit away. There you go. Yeah. So when this is dried off, I'm going to leave it 24 hours at least before I put the masking tape on it. Okay. Okay, transit masking time. Right, I've gone round the roof with the real thin stuff. Some of this stuff here. Go around there. Just inside the lip. Just got to do that front bit now. That's all painted, that, so yeah. And it drops down a little bit there, as you can see. So that's done. So then I've got to cover the rest now. Just finish that bit off there and then cover the rest. And then we get some blue down. At long last. Yeah, and we get some blue. Okay, I'm going to carry on doing that. I just thought I'd give you an update on where we were on that. And what we're doing, because masking takes a lot of time up. And I've got quite a few videos on my phone in a minute. So I will try and save a little bit of time. Come on, these slipping off my fingers. Got a bit more off on that. It goes inside that door pillar. Because there's a little, sorry, I'm right at camera shot here. There's a little bit of a drop there where the white drops down to the door pillar. You'll see a little bit of a casting line there. You see it? Yeah, but that's where the white drops down to. Right, we'll carry on with the rest of it. Now, a lot of people can say, well, use cling film. I haven't got any. Our house has not got any cling film. So, it's going to have to be tape. I haven't got any brown paper either. So, this is all going to be taped on. I know it's a bit expensive on tape, but until I get some cling film, it'll have to be taped, unfortunately. But there you go. So that's what I'm going to do, going across the roof like that. And then I'll push all the edges down. And then we'll get over a spray booth and we'll spray some blue on. Okay? Okay. Ford Olympic blue time on the tranny. We're all masked up, ready to go. Oh, better put the vent on. As usual, we'll give it a quick coat. Just get a bit of colour on the inside. Right, let's go for it then. There you go, that's a quick coat. Well, a little bit heavier than I normally do. So I'll leave that dry a little bit, then probably give it a second coat and then some lacquer. It's got the doors and the back doors and that to do now. Okay, now it's looking pretty good. Pretty good coverage. Yeah. This Olympic blue goes down really nice, you know. Right, I'll let that tack off and see what's happening. Catch you in a bit. Right, there you go. Just pulled the masking tape off. I'm alright with that. Yeah, it's come out alright, that has. There's a little bit of tape residue just here somewhere. I'll wait till it dries properly before we'll pull that off. It's a little tiny bit, but yeah. So now, like I say, that's still tacky, this paint. But there you go. So what's drying off and then lacquering. Okie doke then. We'll let it dry off. We'll get a coat of lacquer on it. And then it'll be detail and decal time. DD, double D. Catch you then. Okay then. Let's get some details. Well, I'll finish doing the details on this. It's all lacquered now. It's okay. What I've done, I've gone ahead and painted the front grille and the Ford letters. I did start filming it, but it dragged on 10 minutes. So I've just deleted it. It was just too long. So what I've done, I've gone round there, all round there on both sides, in the white, and the white grill front. Because I've seen quite a few of these on Google Images. Most of them, coloured vans, had the white grill at the bottom. So I've done that. So now we've got to do is the bumpers, inside the headlights recesses, and back lights and back bumper. I'll start at the back. We will. This time around. I'll try and get my hands out of the way best I can. I'm not promising anything. Not promising anything. I've got a bit shaky hand today because I've been laying paving slabs this morning down at the rescue centre. Big heavy buggers they were. And my arms feel like lead weights at the minute and they're shaking. So we'll do the best we can with this. We will. We'll do some of the details and then I'll do the rest off camera. As we can. Donkey donk. Silence is golden. Golden. Got a little bit of a bugger in the paint there, that kiddo. Do 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 do. There you go. There you go, Joe. Just a bit around the corner here. There you go, Joe. There you go, Joe. That's the other side. That's it. And there. If I remember rightly, most of these tranny vans, these back quarter bumpers are all loose and hanging off. I don't think there was a step to get in and out of them at the back. We'll just do this back bumper and then I'll finish it off camera. Because it's 5 minutes now. I usually do 5 or 6 minutes. curl that round there. Get that round there, lad. Making sure I don't drop any silver anywhere. Let's have a look, see. Yeah, that's all right, isn't it? That's all right. All right at the back. All right, what we've got to do now is go in the front. I need to do these headlights in here. Get these done in here. Yeah, a lot of these trannies had this insert was silver. It was more of a matte, actually, a satin type of effect it had on it, if you look at them pictures. If you look at the pictures. Get that round there, so it's all in. It's all in, lad, it's all in. Right, we're going to do the rest off camera. I'll catch you when it's done. Look at that. You can see the shop now of the white. See you when it's done. Right, that's it then. The details are painted. Front indicator lights. Inside the light bezels. There. Door handles. Back lights. The orange and the red at the bottom and the black in the middle. The black in the middle. These aren't quite to scale because these are quite wide, these lights. The tranny lights are a bit narrower than that, but these black bits in the middle were actually rubber. Bits of rubber. Got little red lights at the bottom. So that's all good to go. So now, I've done the door handles on here. On the back there. This has took me a long time. Those red lights, these lights at the back here. I did cock up one side, I had to redo the whole side again. So yeah, it took me a good job I didn't do it on camera because it took me for ages. It took me a lot longer than I expected. That's my own fault because I went over a little bit too much on the black bit there. And you know, it's like, oh, I don't like the look of that against the blue. And I went to get on and get it off. And of course, I buggered it up. So I had to clean it off and do what I could and repaint the whole lights again. So anyway, that's that. Enough of that. So the next bit we'll be doing will be the decals. There we go. Upside down. We'll be getting the decals on. Okay. That's the next stage. Catch it in. Okay then, that's all the details finished. Headlights are in. Indicators. Backlights. So now we're going to do the decals. I'm leaving the rear number plate off until later because it sticks in. That tab goes in the back, so I'll have to leave that until it's all finished. So we've got sponge with our decal on it. These ones I had to cut out myself, so that's no biggie. As long as you're accurate enough with the scissors, you should be able to get it. So we'll just wait and see now to see if it no, it's on the move. So I'm going to use my marker set to help it move around a little bit. Get this on here. Hopefully you can see what's going on. Get that roughly where we want it. Just give it a gentle roll. Iron out some of the crinkles. Pretty much there. There you go. That's the first one. That's that side. And what I should have done, I actually should have put that in there to soak while I was waiting, shouldn't I, really? But I didn't. Alright, yeah, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, kenwood. Alright, the other side. This is a bit longer, this one, it goes in there. So we'll just wait one while it does that. Yeah, so everything's ready to go together now. Doors and stuff. That back door's come out alright, actually, look. Yeah, pretty pleased with that. Let's hope they fit now, all that paint on. They should be alright. It's not moving yet. They should be alright. Oh, we got movement. Right. Let's put a bit of slap on. Right. Move that back as far as we can. There you go. All done. That was simple, wasn't it? Okay. We'll let that dry off, and we'll get on assembling it. I'll see you at the assembly plant. That's it, assembly time. Here we go, assembly. Right, I've gone ahead and put the window in. Not the greatest of windows. Got some damage at the bottom corner, but I haven't got a replacement, unfortunately. I was going to take one out of the other trannies, but I've only got to be chasing my tail then, because I've only got to find a replacement for that one, so it's as it is. Okay, so we'll get this back together again. First of all, let's get some space here a minute so we can see through the camera. I've cleaned up the hinges. Right, first off, we'll get this little side door in. Just it's in there like that, no real problems there. Ding 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 ding. I think I put the interior in. No, yeah, that interior. Make sure that locates on the side door. Yeah, or else it won't sit right, and you give yourself some problems. Just poke that out. Yeah, that's in. Okay. Back of doors. You can put these in before you put the floor in if you want, but I choose to do it this way for now. Don't know why I chose to do it that way. Perhaps I shouldn't have done. One, two. These are the tricky ones. Okay. Get your sliding door ready. As you know, that pin locates underneath the back there. So this is where you've got to get that in there. Making sure your interior is sitting firm. Down. Right, that's going in. Get your sliding door. Hook that in there. And hopefully should push it all together, making sure your back doors are located, which they look like they are. One, two. Cut that join. I ain't got a fag paper down between there, boys. It seems to be sitting right. Door slides there. This one does open. This is a bit tight. I don't want to scratch the paint, so we'll open the back. Stick your finger in. There you go. So all opening doors, all lined up. This one, this side's a bit tight, so just be careful with it. Right, that's sitting flat at the front. Everything's about right. Nice and super duper. Bit of rivy out. Right. Okay, we'll let that set off for a minute. When that's right, I'll stick the number plate on the back, and then we'll get it on the magic roundabout. So I will see you there. This is what we started with to remind ourselves. The scruffy looking Ford Transit. I don't know what sort of colours are on there, all different sorts of wishy-washy colours. So this is what we got, this is what we started with. Okay then, here she is. Ford Transit. Kenwood domestic appliances. All cleaned up. All redone. She's a bit high on the front. I don't know quite what's happened there. I know it's not... it might be a suspension plate when I put the wheels back in. It might have sprained it a little bit, but... looks like it's got a bit of weight in the back then, doesn't it? But apart from that, she's fine. Nicely cleaned up. Nice shiny new wheels. Dual red lights are back in. Number plates, everything else. It's a shame about that window screen, but unfortunately there's not a lot I can do about that. Sliding door. Get that in there. Close the door up a bit. Right, there's going to be some outside shots in a minute, so don't run away. It might look better in the daylight, we'll have a look. Okay, so for now, onwards and upwards to the next build. So don't go away, look at some outside shots.